prosecutor, here's what we're hearing. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District out of New York set to announce the unsealing of an indictment in the charging of U.S. Senator Robert Menendez, the senior senator from the state of New Jersey, and his wife Nadine, with bribery offenses in connection with their corrupt relationship, they say, of three businessmen out of New Jersey. That's about it now. It would be the second time Menendez has been indicted. He stood trial several years ago that ended in a mistrial. The New Jersey Democrat up for re-election next year, which could be interesting, but Democratic states, so you wonder whether or not that could change hands and change parties in a re-election. But right now, Menendez is facing a press conference, perhaps later today,
at 11 a.m.
On behalf of the feds. That will give us a bit more information as to what is going down here. What do you got here? You got Damian Williams from the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, and James Smith, as you mentioned, Dana, 11 a.m. today, Eastern.
So 6 years ago, he had a trial in a different corruption case, and that ended in a hung jury. Okay, so he is no stranger to these allegations. He beat them one time. This one's a little different. It even involves gold bars. You know, it's a little bit brazen. Of course, he'll have his day in court, but it sounds like the Southern District of New York said, we are on our way to charge Bob Menendez.
They also mentioned the three businessmen in this report. Gentlemen by the name of Will Hanna, Jose Uribe, and Fred Dibes. Don't know what the relationship is or what the extent of the business relationship is with them, in which they allegedly accepted hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes in exchange for using Menendez's power and influence as a senator to seek to protect and enrich those three men and benefit the government of Egypt. So this gets deeper the more we read into it, and momentarily we're going to get Jonathan Turley and Chad Pergam to fill in some of the holes for us.
So one other little thing about this, I mentioned that 6 years ago he had similar charges that were basically, it resulted in a hung jury. So those charges were dismissed. At that time, in 2018, they said that that's when this one case ended. But in the indictment today, they say this new corrupt relationship began around 2018. So that would have been the same year.
So he's been in the crosshairs for some time.